everybody talks about wake-up calls. Well, the wake-up calls are over. Some people are still asleep.
Yeah.
We have to acknowledge that we are completely helpless against anything that Trump wants to do. Completely.
We're not completely helpless.
And the reason I say that is this. Tomorrow, Trump decides to, arrest everybody, the staff at MSNBC. Put them on a plane and get them out of the country before anybody can do anything about it. Anybody. And they are citizens. It doesn't matter because it was going to wade itself through the courts. By that time, these folks are disappeared. That's how serious this is. What does the word Gestapo mean? You probably know.
Well, it translates literally in German. It means the state secret police or the secret police of the state. That's literally what Gestapo means.
So you tell me, what would stop what I just said, that scenario, from happening?
I get it, and I'm very concerned that sometime in the next couple of years we might be getting there. I really do. And now that he's got this executive order saying that he can involuntarily stick anybody in a mental hospital, that you don't even have to commit a crime anymore. You just have to be, he just has to decide that you're mentally ill. And who is, what was it? Mark Levin, I think, wrote a book titled "Liberalism as a Mental Illness."
Yeah, I want to mention one more thing, Tom. Yeah. Last time, the 2020 election, Donald Trump wanted the military to confiscate voting machines. Do you think he's putting people in place now that will do that in 26 when it comes to those elections coming up?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I think they're going to in fact, they already are doing everything they can to pre-rig the 2026 elections. And Mark Elias has been all over this thing with Democracy Docket. If you don't subscribe to Democracy Docket, get it. And Greg Palast has been writing about it as well.
In the future, we're going to need some martyrs. We're going to need some martyrs, Tom. People that are willing to go to jail, willing to have a cause that's that serious.
I think that there are serious lessons to be drawn from the civil rights movement, and there were not necessarily martyrship like dying, like Martin Luther King did, but John Lewis getting beaten up and things like that. I get it. I totally get it. And frankly, sadly, I'm not seeing it. And when you look at the history of countries that have lost their democracies, I was in the Philippines when Ferdinand Marcos fled. I saw what it was like under him. I've been and worked in other countries that are run by dictators, some of which were once democracies. And typically, the dictators get away with it. I mean, it's very rare. It took 17 years to evict Pinochet. In Spain, Franco didn't get kicked out until he died in, 75, 76, I think, 75. I mean, once they get their claws into your country, it can be damn hard to get them out. And that's why we've got to be working right now to stop Trump.